everyone, and welcome back to another video. I'm not sure if the intro got cut off a bit short, but welcome to another video. Today I am doing a Hunger Games simulator. The link is in the top of the screen if you want to do it. If you want to do it yourself. I'm gonna do it as an F1 edition. So we have 12 districts. I wanted to do 10, but that's not possible. In the first district, we have Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas, aka Mercedes. District 2, Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc. That is Ferrari. District 3, Max Verstappen and Alex Albon, which is Aston Martin Red Bull Racing. District 4, Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz Jr. is McLaren. District 5, Renault, is Daniel Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon. I've been practicing all of these names. District 6, it is AlphaTauri, also known as the Toro Rosso, the satellite team of Aston Martin Red Bull Racing, which has Pierre Gasly and Daniel Kvyat in it. District 7 is AlphaTauri, not AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo. Oh my gosh, it's Racing Point. So in there we have Sergio Perez and Lance Stroll. District 8, which is Alfa Romeo, Kimi Raikkonen and Antonio Giovinazzi. That's a hard name to pronounce, but I nailed it. District 9, which is Haas F1, Roman Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen. Some of you may know his father Jan Magnussen, who was a successful driver in F1, I think. I know he drove in F1. Then District 10, it is Williams. In there we have George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. And because I couldn't do 10, I decided to throw myself in District 11 together with Claire Williams, unfortunately not the team principal of Williams. And in District 12, Fernando Alonso, who's coming back to F1, hopefully, and Stoffel Vandoorne. So I'm ready for this. My puppy is ready. She's just, I don't know where she is. I think she's just lying on the table, but let's do this. I can't get rid of the top bar. Okay, so the bloodbath. As the tributes stand on the podium, the horn sounds. Perez decapitates Williams with a sword. Okay, that's harsh. Stroll runs away from the cornucopia. Hamilton snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Vettel runs away from the cornucopia. Ricciardo runs away from the cornucopia. Magnussen retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Grosjean runs away from the cornucopia. Russell grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Giovinazzi runs away from the cornucopia. Vandoorne runs away from the cornucopia. Wolfers, that's me, takes a handful of throwing knives. Albon runs away from the cornucopia. Alonso finds a bow and some arrows and a quiver. Verstappen grabs a sword. Kvyat severely slices Sainz with a sword. Does that mean Sainz is dead? In this simulator, not in real life. Okay, that's my dog. She's under the couch. Leclerc grabs a backpack and retreats. Ocon runs away from the cornucopia. Norris finds a bow, some arrows and a quiver. Latifi snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Bottas runs away from the cornucopia. Raikkonen runs away from the cornucopia. Gasly snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. There's a lot of people with alcohol. Day 1. Vettel forces Gasly to kill Grosjean or Wolfers. He refuses, so Vettel kills him instead. Oh my gosh. Gasly, you're the bomb. Thank you for not killing me. Or Roman. Giovinazzi constructs a shack. Verstappen searches for firewood. Ricciardo, Alonso and Latifi and Bottas hunt for other tributes. Ocon convinces Albon not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Albon is gone. Albon and Gasly are gone so far. Perez makes a slingshot. Kvyat scares Norris off. Vandoorne tends to Leclerc's wounds. Magnussen collects fruit from a tree. Hamilton, Russell and Stroll hunt for other tributes. This is funny because they're all racing with a Mercedes engine. Raikkonen dies from dysentery. It's a hard word. So, the arena event already. Already, it has been day 1 yet. A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Ocon survives. Giovinazzi stabs Latifi, then pushes him close enough to the hurricane to suck him in. Ricciardo stabs Russell, then pushes him close enough to the hurricane to suck him in. No! Team Williams is out! Magnussen survives. Verstappen survives. Alonso survives. Hamilton survives. Norris is incapable in... I don't know what that word is. I think it basically means that he got sucked up by the hurricane, and then flying things, makes him die. Leclerc stabs Vandoorne, then pushes him close enough to the hurricane to suck him in. Kvyat survives. Perez is the same as Norris. Vettel is sucked into the hurricane. Grosjean survives. Stroll tries to save Wolfers from being sucked into the hurricane, only being sucked in as well. Bottas is sucked into the hurricane. What? I don't know what that one is with me. Am I dead? 40 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Williams, District 11. Sainz, District 4. Gasly, Albon, Raikkonen, Latifi, Russell, Norris, Vandoorne, Perez, Vettel, Stroll, Wolfers and Bottas. I'm out! No! You're kidding me. Oh my gosh, this is not gonna end for long. Oh my gosh. District 4, 7, 10 and 11 are all out. They're all out. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to do this one again if this video is short. Hamilton fends Ricciardo, Ocon and Kvyat away from his fire. Verstappen receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Magnussen cries himself to sleep. Grosjean stays awake all night. Alonso receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Giovinazzi is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Leclerc receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. My dog is trying to destroy a box. Giovinazzi receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Verstappen sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Smart, very smart. Leclerc steals from Ocon while he isn't looking. Hamilton hunts for other tributes. Grosjean searches for a water source. Ricciardo, Kvyat and Alonso hunt for other tributes. Magnussen receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. No one has fallen yet, which is good. Night 2. Verstappen lets Kvyat in his shelter. Alonso tends to his wounds. Leclerc and Ocon talk about the tributes still alive. Ricciardo attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Magnussen stays awake all night. Hamilton and Grosjean hold hands. That's cute. Giovinazzi climbs a tree to rest. Kvyat defeats Giovinazzi in a fight but spares him his life. That's very nice. Verstappen forces Hamilton to kill Leclerc or Ocon. He decides to kill Ocon. Now that is not nice, Verstappen. Alonso searches for a water source. Grosjean searches for firewood. Ricciardo begs for Magnussen to kill him. He refuses, keeping Ricciardo alive. So we only have Ocon, who's out at this point. Magnussen, Giovinazzi and Grosjean sleep in shifts. Alonso receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Hamilton loses sight of where he is. Ricciardo sees fire, but stays hidden. Leclerc quietly hums. Fiat spears Verstappen in the abdomen. Okay. My country-mate is out. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons and memoirs from the tribute's family. Fiat cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Okay. Grosjean decides not to go to the feast. Alonso decides not to go to the feast. Leclerc, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Giovinazzi form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Hamilton decides not to go to the feast. There are a lot of people dead now. Alonso sprains his ankle while running away from Grosjean. Hamilton injures himself with an F1 car. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Verstappen, Fiat, Leclerc, Magnussen, Ricciardo and Giovinazzi. Let's go. Hamilton spears Grosjean in the abdomen. Alonso accidentally steps on a landmine. Does this mean that Hamilton won? The winner is Hamilton. Of course, GG. As always, he is the winner. Let's see how long. Oh, it's only been 11 minutes. Let's do another one, shall we? So let's do this again. I'm probably like I'm third place. I'm good. Whee! Let's carry on. Simulate again. So yeah, we're all back alive. We've been revived. So let's go. As the tributes stand on the podium, the horn sounds. Alonso runs away from the cornucopia. Ricciardo runs away from the cornucopia. Williams snatches Raikkonen off guard and kills him. GG, Claire. Sainz and Stroll fight for a back. Stroll gives up and retreats. Kvyat retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Giovinazzi grabs a sword. Gasly runs away from the cornucopia. Leclerc runs away. Albon and Magnussen fight for a back. Albon gives up and retreats. Russell runs away. Ocon runs away. Latifi finds a backpack full of camping equipment. I scare Perez away from the cornucopia. Vandoorne breaks Norris's nose for a basket of bread. GG. Grosjean runs away from the cornucopia. Vettel runs away. Verstappen runs away. Hamilton scares Bottas away from the cornucopia. It's like in real life. No, in races. Grosjean receives an explosive. Ricciardo travels to higher ground. Sainz camouflages himself in the bushes. Bottas searches for a water source. Wolves and Leclerc work together for the day. Vandoorne explores the arena. Magnussen practices his archery. Perez searches for a water source. Gasly travels to higher ground. Verstappen, Hamilton and Albon hunt for other tributes. Alonso is pricked by thorns while picking berries. That doesn't kill him, I hope. Stroll, Ocon, Giovinazzi, and Norris raid Russell's camp while he is hunting. Okay, Norris isn't out. Latifi steals from Williams while she isn't looking. Kvyat sprains his ankle while running away from Vettel. Only Raikkonen is gone. Yet. Perez passes out from exhaustion. Russell fends Wolfers, Ricciardo and Sainz away from his fire. That's not nice, Russell. Fiat tries to sing himself to sleep. Magnussen cries himself to sleep. Hamilton receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Vettel passes out from exhaustion. Verstappen defeats Leclerc in a fight but spares his life. Gasly, Norris, Ocon and Alonso sleep in shifts. Grosjean thinks about winning. Albon begs for Giovinazzi to kill him. He refuses, keeping Albon alive. Bottas receives medical supplies. Stroll thinks about home. Williams catches Vandoorne off guard and kills him. JJ. Latifi receives an hatchet. So, Vettel collects fruit from a tree. Stroll practices archery. Norris is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Williams picks flowers. Latifi searches for firewood. Grosjean, Bottas and Ocon hunt for other tributes. Albon travels to higher ground. Ricciardo questions its sanity. Perez constructs a shack. Sainz makes a slingshot. Gasly fishes. Wolfers kills Kvyat for his supplies. Got 1 kill. Not the kill I wanted, but in fact, I don't want to kill any of them. So, but this is a simulator, so it's not really me. Leclerc receives medical supplies. Hamilton decapitates Alonso with sword. Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Verstappen and Russell hunt for other tributes. So, who is out? Vandoorne, Kvyat and Alonso. I'm gonna go straight through and see where everything ends up, because I want to keep it a short video, not that short. Russell tends to Vettel's wounds. Perez, Magnussen, Ocon and Ricciardo tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Williams, Albon, Verstappen, Leclerc and Stroll sleep in shifts. Norris tries to sing himself to sleep. He can sing. Lando Norris, he can sing. It's pretty good. So, it actually fits. Wait, let me get a sip of tea because I'm getting a dry throat from talking. It's hot. Bottas set up camp for the night. Grosjean and Sainz run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Gasly set up camp for the night. Hamilton, Latifi and Wolfers sleep in shifts. My dog is playing with something. Hang on, let me pause the recording. I'm so sorry about that, guys, but my dog she's a bit of a pain, but she's nice. Now she's trying to get into the paper bag. I'll fix it later. Giovinazzi treats his infection. I need another sip of tea. Oh, it's still hot. Albon steals from Bottas while he isn't looking. Does that also mean that Albon steals from Bottas, like in real seas? I hope not. Ricciardo tries to sleep through the entire day. Williams camouflages herself in the bushes. I kill Perez for his supplies. Norris camouflages himself in the bushes. Magnussen forces Latifi to kill Stroll or Verstappen. He refuses, so Magnussen kills him instead. Giovinazzi discovers a river. Russell and Ocon split up to search for resources. Vettel picks flowers. Gasly receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Grosjean tries to sleep through the entire day. Hamilton and Sainz split up to search for resources. Leclerc hunts for other tributes. So, Perez and Latifi are out. Let's carry on. Sainz throws a knife into my chest. Ouch. Hamilton and Stroll hold hands. Vettel goes to sleep. Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Magnussen and Ocon track down and kill Gasly. That's not nice. Ricciardo sees fire, but stays hidden. Bottas thinks about winning. Leclerc and Albon sleep in shifts. Verstappen silently snaps Norris's neck. They're friends in real life. It's really weird. Russell climbs a tree to rest. Williams thinks about winning. Another sip of tea. Stroll and Vettel threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Giovinazzi turns to Albon's wounds. Russell discovers a river. Bottas receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Leclerc chases Ocon. Grosjean poisons Sainz's drink and he dies while drinking it. Williams and Verstappen work together for the day. Hamilton receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Ricciardo attacks Magnussen, but he manages to escape. These are all the things that can be heard in the distance. What I will do now, because it's getting a bit long, I will just pause every time and then you can read through it, like pause it yourself. So this is basically what it is for this. Day 5. Fallen tributes were Giovinazzi and Russell of the last one. This is the next one. The Feast. Wait, let me see this one. Wow. Verstappen ambushes a and kills him. Funny. Day 6. District 1 is out. Just with one thing. They're out. I have to say Williams is holding up real good. Claire Williams. She's holding up. Yeah, remember I said Claire Williams is holding it up? She's not. She dies from an infection, unfortunately. The Fallen Tributes. This might be the last one, I think. Yeah, Magnussen wins. The winner is Magnussen! Kevin Magnussen! Let's see. I am in 3rd place again with 2 kills. Right. Yeah. Oh, my district got 3rd, which is good. I got 2 kills. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please leave a comment down below of 24 names you would want to have in the Hunger Games. And I might do this again. I will do these kind of ones every year with F1 because the teams are changing. So I will do that. I'm not going to do it for MotoGP because there are a lot of people in there. So yeah. But thank you all very much for watching and I will see you in another video. Bye!